with Jack actually... Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, I've just noticed that time. A 1:42.5 from Jack there to end off the practice session. Bloody hell. He's really, really showing his intentions there for qualifying. Oh my goodness. 1.7 seconds quicker. I think this man is hacking. I believe he might be hacking. It's incredible. Oh, there's a huge crash between McGintis and Samalicious. Oh, what was going on there? What was going on there? Oh, he's going to go for the T-bone again. Oh, he's missed him. He's missed him. McGintis, you messed up there. YTB4, he said he sped in the pits by accident. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Does that mean you've got a one-place grid penalty? I don't think you have, mate, to be fair. Oh, we've got 12 in here now. Perfect. As YTB Ferrari's gone as well. Brilliant. That's fantastic to see. Fantastic to see. Currently on a 1:56. So I don't believe he's set a competitive time quite yet. We could see him moving up the timesheets very soon, possibly on this lap. Yes, he goes 10 seconds faster, up to 7th. At the edge of that corner, I don't know what he is doing. Whoa, my goodness, what was that? What was that, Jack? That is a straight penalty for you there. What were you doing? You were just trundling across the track, blocked another bloke, and then crashed into McGintis. He's just behind him, so Washington not going faster. F1 Reviews does go faster, but only just over a 10th that time. See Washington 7's had a huge crash. Him and CJ Pants. He has rolled it. He's back in the pits, means CR Washington 7 isn't going to set another time either. Oh, Arsenal. Very nicely done on that lap, going much quicker, bumping himself up to 8th fastest. Very, very well done there, lad. Getting himself right in the mix, right in the midfield for the race start. Session with a 1:42, but he couldn't pull it out of the bag for this session. Can McGintis do it on the final lap of qualifying? He can go faster, but not quite fastest. Bumps himself up to 2nd, pips Toddy Games to the front row with a 1:44.455. Very, very close between the 2nd to 4th there. Looking like it's going to be some fantastic racing, as we do have someone else coming around the final corner. Who is that? Rundle is just trundling round. Oh, and that is it. Qualifying session is over. So your grid for the race will be WRL Leclerc, followed by McGintis, then by Toddy Games, Southless, and Arctic to roll out the top 5. We are almost ready to go as... there's a lot of glitching going on, and I've lost first place off my thing. Hopefully that comes back. WRL Leclerc is glitching out a lot in the pits, but we are underway with McGintis in first place, being overtaken by Toddy Games into the first corner. Will we see? There's a bit of smash and bash going on behind. Arsenal FC running into the rear of Rundle, but he manages to keep it under control as the two battle out for first place. McGintis trying to go around the outside of Toddy Games, but not quite happening, with Rundle in 3rd. Arsenal's got a fantastic start up to 4th from 8th. Then we got a gaggle of cars behind with Sam, with CJ Pants following. Then we got Leclerc and 2 spinners. YCB Ferrari and F1 Reviews are off at the 3rd corner. Incredible scenes. F1 Reviews hits the barrier. Very frustrating as WRL Leclerc has to leave the game. I'm not sure what was happening there with his glitching. But we move back to the front runners. Toddy Games making a slight little gap out there already on the first lap, followed by McGintis about 8 tenths behind currently. Penalties, I believe, coming in with the red by the side. We've got Arsenal, who's got bumped in the rear by Sam. That sends him wide, and Sam is able to slip through. Little bit of a bump and pass there, but an interesting one there from Sam. We'll have a look at that after the race. Arsenal still follows him, with CJ Pants looking up the inside of Arsenal, trying to follow him through. Oh, and they do touch, going around the right-hander. A little bit of argy-bargy there. Come on, boys. Arsenal loses another position, down to 6th place now with CJ Pants sneaking past. And CJ Pants is going to want the toe now. They're all going to want the toe. Jack following Arsenal as well down the main straight. They're all jostling for position. Jack moves over. Is it going to be 4 wide? It's already 3. Going into this tight right-hander. Who's going to come out ahead? It's Arsenal. He outbreaks himself, but he goes too wide. He's off. He's in the gravel. The other boys have managed to get past. And Jack has done amazingly out of that. Look at that. Going from, I believe, what was that, 7th up to 4th. Incredible action there from the boys. Oh, what a dive bomb there from Sam. Little bit of rubbing on the inside. If you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing, as they say. And they're going to go side by side. A little bit of a push there from CJ Punch, trying to assert his dominance and hold it round the outside. He has got the pace and the grip in that Lamborghini to be able to stay ahead, as we've got Southless pressuring Sam, and he's gone off! Oh my goodness! What happened there? Why is it switched to that camera angle? Why can't I see the crash? What was that? Southless is off. Southless is off in the background. What is... I hate the stupid camera angles on this game. How do we miss that crash? What was that about? Sam defending very, very heavily. As I said earlier, Sam and Southless are friends in real life. Oh, that is an interesting move. Fair play to Toddy Games there. Very, very aggressive around that first corner, but he made it work. He made it stick, and he's pulled up and into first place. As we can see there, Rundle just in the background, and there we are. There's YTB Ferrari in the red Cadillac. Hopefully, blue flag. He moves out of the way of these leaders. With McGintis still pressuring, and he's going for the dive on the inside. He's braked very, very late for that hairpin. He's going to lose a lot of time, and this, a little bit of rub in there, and this could allow for Rundle to get up into the mix as well. He's right on the back, and you can see there, Jack as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this? What is this stupid game? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This happened in preseason last time. I got disconnected from the session. Why? Why would that happen? The grid order slightly jumbled up from last time, but we've got WRL Leclerc on pole, followed by Sear, Washington 7 in second, Southless on third, Jack 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4 on fourth, Toddy Games in fifth. He was batting for the lead last time. We'll see if he can do the same. Sixth is SOR Leclerc. Seventh is McGintis, who was involved in that front-running battle. Hopefully we can see him again. He's down in seventh. CJ Pants in eighth. F1 E-Reviews in ninth. Hopefully he can get a better start this time, not get punted. Similar story with YTB Ferrari in 10th. Then we've got JWF1 in 11th, followed by JSauce in 12th, and Arsenal bringing up the rear in 13th in that BMW on the final row. And we go to 5 red lights at Algarve for the first race of the season, the restart, and we are go. F1 Review seemingly getting a good start in the background, but WRL Leclerc gets a very nice start, leading the way with Sear Washington following. Games and Jack are fighting into the first corner with a little bit of nudging. There doesn't seem to be a crash in the background. People going a little bit further wide. Everyone's jostling for positions. As Toddy Games loses it, taps the rear of Jack. Jack gets some damage on the rear, but they're going 3 wide round the left hand and out. A massive gaggle. Is that? No way! F1 E-Reviews get spun again. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. As he is down to last place with WRL Leclerc completely pulling away. And look at this gaggle of cars. From second down to about 9th, we've got a gaggle. Sear Washington leading, with McGintis now up to 5th as well. He's done very, very well at this point, as we've got another battle going on further behind. YTB Ferrari versus Southless versus SOR Leclerc, going 2 wide into the first corner. YTB Ferrari holds him off, but goes 2 wide, and Southless has snuck through, and SOR Leclerc does as well, as JSauce going very wide and spinning in the background. What was that? There is a battle, to be fair, going on for 7th, slightly further down the order. We've got YTB Ferrari and Arctic going at it, obviously Arctic being JWF1. In the white Bentley behind, he's going to look to take the slipstream up this straight. A lot of weaving going on. We'll see if he can make the move stick down into turn 1. I'm not sure he's going to be quite close enough this time. He's looking up the inside, but no, not able to do it. And YTB Ferrari stays ahead for this time, as he's really pressuring him now. Arctic really, really, really pushing for it at a relatively similar time, so they'll be racing straight back out on track again. Quite a long pit stop, adding some fuel for Leclerc. That has allowed McGintis and Games to now be battling for first position. First position on track, obviously not when Leclerc comes out, unless he has some terrible pit stop and then bins it at the end and then goes to the loo and then comes back. And then he might be, out in first on track. But Leclerc is looking currently like he's got this in the bag. Formula 1 E-Reviews, forget the pit stops, he's up to 4th. He's up to 4th. It doesn't matter that people are pitted, he's up to 4th. As we move on, I believe we're going on to lap 20 or 23 now. The race is almost coming to a close. It's coming to a close, and it's been fantastic so far. Obviously, after the pit stops now, people are slightly more spread out than they were previously. We'll watch McGintis on the straight. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! JSauce, the back marker, has taken out McGintis, the leader. What has gone on there? What was he doing, mate? I'm so sorry, JSauce, I love you. That's a straight ban from the series. Straight ban from the series. McGintis is out. McGintis is out on the fourth last lap. That has allowed Sear Washington up into first position. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that has just happened. Oh my goodness. Leclerc. That's what I was trying to say, obviously, as Leclerc getting right up to his bumper. Is he going to go for the dive ball? Oh, they've made contact. They've made contact. And I believe, yeah, he's giving the position back. Very kind of him. But yeah, that move was not on, mate. The door was closed there. But we'll watch him come through the final corner, as it doesn't look like there's going to be any position changes. Sear Washington comes onto the straight to take the provisional win, but he's not going to because of his 11-second penalty, as Toddy Games does indeed come across the line, I believe, to take first place. There we are, WRL Leclerc in second. A fantastic battle throughout the race between both Leclerc and Toddy and McGintis as well, so it's fantastic to watch them, as Sear Washington ends up third.